Right, so let's talk about the template itself, the features of the template. Now, what you need to understand is that this is multi-pronged approach to product launch promotions. Okay, we've got multiple goals happening here. Obviously, we want to make a sale. That's why we're doing the template. We're doing the mini site. That's why we're doing reviews, etc. But also, what we need to understand is that a lot of people coming into one of these kind of sites are not that likely to come and visit regularly. Okay, so what we need to understand is that our goals for this kind of site is different from what it might be for a normal sort of authority site or a blog, for example. Okay, and this is actually to our benefit because we're doing it as a mini site, because what we can do here is have multiple calls to actions and multiple conversion goals that are focused to build an audience, to make a sale, to be able to collect an email, to be able to remarket to the people long term. Okay, so not just this promotion, but the next one that you do as well, etc., etc. Okay, and also we can bracket, or we can tag, or we can categorize according to the product launches coming up what kind of products that people are interested in. Okay, so it's got that multi conversion goal ability built into the features of this template. And this is why I was telling you in the overview video that we do the strategy and the course stuff first, and we build the template around the strategies within that course. Now, I did mention that I have a lot of experience with this kind of stuff. I have won these competitions. I've beaten off some really, really big names with a much, much smaller email list. And so the reason I mentioned that again is so that you understand that the things that we built into this template are there for a reason. For example, this image here, this is not really for face recognition. It could be one of the benefits of doing putting your image in here. All you have to do here, for example, is go in here, change the name, change the image, change the little bio area. What we're really doing is building trust here. Okay, that is really hugely important, that we can build trust. What's really important as well is that when we are doing a review, that we are being honest with that review. Okay, so one of the real things that helps to make a sale or to convince people that they should listen to you is if you fill in this kind of area honestly. So you're telling them the pros, not just from the JV swipes and stuff like that, but actually you're giving them a sensible answer from experience or from using the tool, etc. But you can also tell them the negatives, and don't be afraid to tell them the negatives. Okay, for example. Okay, and when we scroll down a little bit further, you can see that we built the template out so that it looks very, very nice, but also we're telling them about the funnel. Okay, so there's no surprises here. We're being upfront with them. A lot of people don't tell about the funnel. For example, the competition within this sort of launch jacking area where there's multiple people with building up kind of what looks like authority sites where they're doing different reviews every single day. What you will see is that a lot of them don't even mention the funnel stuff. They just want to make that front end sales. Okay, now what we need to do, what you need to understand here is to be able to make to be able to maximize what you can do with your customers who are buying products. You want to make more than one sale. That's the first thing for you. Okay, so telling them what's coming up in the launch funnel is hugely important. Okay, so that we can craft up bonuses around each one of these as well. So what I will do often is tell people, if you buy the front end, I will give you this bonus. If you buy the OTO 1, I will give you that bonus. If you buy the OTO 2, I will give you a different bonus. Okay, send in your receipts to support and we will verify. And when we verify, then you get these bonuses. Okay, so we can make in that situation 2 or 3 sales per customer, whereas the guys with a much bigger email list are making 1 sale. Okay, so they've front loaded their bonuses, which are usually bonuses that are provided by that particular seller, the product creator. Okay, and everybody's got the same bonuses, and it's kind of it's just one of those situations that you can easily suck people in by the amount of bonuses being offered. But if you do it strategically, you do it properly, and you tell people this bonus has been made for this particular product, Okay, and if you buy the OTO one, I'm going to give you this with extra features on this bonus or this additional bonus, etc. You're going to make more sales. Okay, much more sales. Second benefit of this is being upfront. People have got no surprises. They kind of actually trust you more, even if they don't like what they see in this funnel, thinking, oh wow, I've got to buy this and I've got to buy that, I've got to buy this next. People don't like that, but they like the honesty of it. Okay, where other people are just hiding it, you are being upfront and saying, like, this is what the upsells are, that's what it costs, and here is a description of each part of that. Okay, but this is the part where it makes all the difference. Okay, this is where conversions really happen with the bonuses, just like I just explained to you. Now I will cover this in a separate video, but it's hugely important, okay, for making conversions, for any promotion that you do. The better the bonus doesn't need to be, well, the better the bonus is going to be compared to all your competitors, the more sales you're going to make, if you can get that point across. Okay, I will tell you how I do it, and it's very simple. It's not that hard at all. Okay, second thing is that you need to understand is the better bonus doesn't have to cost anything. It doesn't have to cost a penny, and you can do this in a way that is really high value that people really appreciate. In fact, you can build a tribe from it. Okay, you can build a tribe of followers if you do this part properly. The third part of this is, as I just mentioned, by making more sales per customer, by giving different bonuses for each of the upsells, then you're going to outsell, or with the conversion anyway, even guys with bigger email lists. So some guy might come and do like 100 sales from the front end. And I've seen situations before where somebody's made like 100 front end sales, and I've made 86 front end sales, but I won the competition. Why? Because I made something like 210 sales altogether for the whole funnel, okay? Whereas he's made like 120, okay? And the reason that was done is because you're adding different bonuses at different parts. We will cover that in more detail in a different video. That's a whole video. But just to give you an idea of what's actually happening here, everything has been built out strategically. Now you will also notice here, there is no sidebar, okay? There is no sidebar. We can even switch off this part down here. We can even switch off the related posts as well, so that you don't have any distractions. And so all of that has been put together like that. And you will notice as well, like these swipes, I've got posts actually in here for swipes. Why? Why would I want to do that, for putting a swipe in here? Well, basically what we want to do here is just add some different angles, just a little bit more focus on the product for better conversion. Why? Because when people are doing the product launches, they have to write these swipes out. When they're writing the swipes out, nobody knows the product as well as what they do. These swipes are written for conversions. These swipes are written for other affiliates to pick up, tweak it, use it. And these swipes are often written with different angles in mind. So for example, somebody has a WordPress plugin that they're launching. They might have a traffic angle. They might have a WordPress angle, a swipe for each of these. They might have another angle for search engine optimization, for getting top of Google. That's another angle they use. And you will see that multiple times. They've got multiple angles. There's nothing to stop you from taking those and putting them on your website. Now, I've made these pages no index. I've made these pages no follow, okay? All built into the template. So all you need to do is just overwrite what I've put in here. And if you want to add an extra one, just add an extra one. It's very quick and very easy, okay? All of it has been thought through, okay? With a lot of detail. Now, so this is actually a Thrive themes template, which I cannot give you a license for because it's a premium product, Thrive themes. What we have done is we have built the same elements in here with Elementor. Okay, so if you want to use Thrive, which I do suggest everybody should use because it's the best by far, in my opinion, for doing WordPress work, because it comes with a membership. It's got a whole bunch of themes, it's got a whole bunch of different plugins to do different things for collecting leads and design and so much more. It's a set of tools built by marketers for marketers. It's actually very good value, but it can be a little bit expensive. So if you want to test it, you can get someone on Fiverr.com who's got a developer's license you can use, that will install it for you. So you can test it, or you can get some friends, get together with some friends and do a group buy and buy the original product. Well, the Fiverr one is the original product as well. Let me just say that quickly. But it's better for you to maybe get a few friends, a couple of friends, and buy the Thrive Themes membership, and you've got that between you. It's just such a great tool. You can make some really good designs with it. It's got some great elements with it, and it's not that hard to use. It's really intuitive once you have used it once or twice. Okay, what we have done is we have built the same thing in Elementor. Okay, if I just refresh this page so that you can see some animation, and it's got all the same elements in here, where we put the video, where we put the table of contents, the pros, the cons. You can change that background. It's got some animation down here with the review counts, reviews for different things. Now we will tidy this up a little bit before we release it tonight, but it will look a lot better. We will have some content in there as well, so you can actually see the content similar to this. Okay, so it's not so much a guesswork. You can see what's actually happening, but all the same elements are here, all for the same reasons. That's the most important thing. It's there for a reason, and the reasons being that we'll go into much deeper a little bit later on. So that's basically all the features that you need to know about for this particular template. It's actually been designed to be multi-pronged for your conversion goals. Okay, so we have to adjust either the expectations of what we can do with the site, or we can adjust our conversion goals, and that's exactly what we have done here. Okay, conversion goals being that we're going to be building an audience at the very least from retargeting pixels. Okay, we're going to be offering free stuff so that we can build an email list. We're going to be driving more traffic, because when they go to get something, even if it's free, or whether they go to get a bonus because they purchased, they're going to be offered an extra bonus if they drive more traffic, if they do a social share for us. So that's driving more traffic. Okay. Also, we've got conversion goals, multiple conversion goals in that review template. We've got conversion goals as well for different areas with smart bars. We've got different slide-in pop-ups. We've got another smart bar disappears. The one at the top disappears, and the one at the bottom appears later with a different offer. We've got all these different things happening, all built into this template with strategy in mind. Everything is strategy in mind. Okay, even down to the timing of these. So the top smart bar disappears, and the other one appears. Okay, that kind of thing is happening. It's all built in. It's all thought through. So you really want to get a hold of this template. And if you add the premium products that I suggest, 5 themes, the social leads, and post gopher as well, which is the third one, then you can really take this to another level. Okay, where you're just building email list on autopilot for anybody who comes in here who's interested in that particular topic. So this one is a Facebook software, for example, Facebook advertising software. Anybody who's into Facebook advertising, if you have the correct, or if you have the right approach and good quality giveaways, you're going to be getting email lists for people that are interested in this specific thing that you can market to multiple times. Okay, so we adjust the conversion goals depending on what we expect from the traffic that we produce. Okay, and we will cover traffic a little bit later as well. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, and the next video is really going to be talking about strategy. Okay, this strategy which is ultimately to make 6 figures a year. Okay, it's ultimately to make six figures a year. Can it be done? Absolutely, but you got to stick with it, and I'll cover that in the next video.